Right again. It helps to have the pod.
Why not?
Here we go. Shh. This is the good one. Shh.
You're listening to the Level Best Network.
This is the INTERCOT Insider Live, episode 180. Now in Dolby Atmos. The INTERCOT Insider Live is brought to you by Magical Journeys, the official INTERCOT travel agency and the Disney vacation experts. They've been with us most of our years online. I think 27, 28, 20.
Oh, gosh.
I don't know. Since 1997.
Seven? Makes us feel old.
All right,
Don't
you
bring
do
it
the
up.
math. We're not doing it anymore, except for when we get to the ICOT 30 in 2 years from now, which we should start planning now that I'm thinking about it.
Ooh, yeah.
Wow.
With me tonight, the nation of Canada, represented by Carolyn, Disney
Hello.
World Geek, and back on the podcast after a long hiatus, Justin, who has the channel apparently.
Hello.
How are you, Justin?
I'm doing excellent. Sorry for my sound quality. My computer is not working properly. So this is what you get. Sorry.
Hey, Santa thinks you've been a good boy this year and might bring you some headphones.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think there might be something in the INTERCOT marketing budget somewhere, or the prize closet, or whatever. Yeah, we might be able to.
I've got a case of the giggles, and I don't know why.
Yeah, what is? I appreciate that you would laugh.
I don't know why I'm laughing so much.
I know.
Okay.
I thought you were just
like
laughing at me because I'm a mess
No,
tonight.
I just am laughing. I don't know why.
I appreciated you laughing at the millionth time I've made the Dolby Atmos joke.
Yes, that's a good one.
It's fine. It's fine. It's good. It's good. I can't tell.
We're fine.
Are we like going out on the socials or anything right now?
Oh, I'll look.
I mean,
Hello.
Yeah, I saw it on Facebook because I shared it.
hello. Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh, yeah, we are. Look at us.
Hey,
Hi, everybody.
join
There.
us now.
Caroline,
Live.
step into the light.
Yeah, jump into the live, people.
We need people.
Yeah, so this is the December episode of the INTERCOT Insider Live. Welcome to
Christmas.
it. It's Christmas. Yeah, I really should.
Yeah, yes, I'm
I've got
blinky.
my Christmas stuff up here.
Go turn on your little Christmas tree. We'll wait.
I don't think the batteries are in it.
Oh, man.
Like, I put these things out here, but I haven't yet. This is so bad. We set up for Christmas in, I think, like the second to last weekend in November,
Mm-hmm.
and
Wow.
we're still setting it up.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
we got all the stuff out, but like these are the details. Like, I've neglected to put the batteries in the ceramic Christmas tree that should be there. That kind of stuff. I've got 2 wireframes that haven't gone out into my backyard.
I've been finding as I get older, like it used to be, it's got to all be done this weekend. And as I get older, I've kind of been like,
I'm like, it'll get done.
it'll get done.
Sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's the same thing.
Well,
I mean, I do have.
We're kind of decorating our house right now.
Yeah.
We have a house now, and we're actually, bought some stuff for outside, 2 little trees and a little thing to throw over the big bushes. And so, we're getting there.
I got to move.
And
I got to move
Hans Gruber.
down to the 7th. Yeah.
so John has a Die Hard with the Hans Gruber falling from the top of the yak.
Come on, say it.
Nakatomi.
No.
Nakatomi.
I wanted Carolyn to
I
try
was
to
like,
say it.
Yakazumi?
Nakatomi.
Nakatomi. So he's on day 7. He's
Day
falling
7.
down
It's
the
an
building.
advent calendar for.
He falls 1 floor every day till Christmas. When John McCain gets him.
With the explosions and the helicopter off on the side here. This is fantastic. Of course, it's like Disney, it's one dimensional, but sometimes.
That's okay. That's cool.
Now, do you guys agree that Die Hard is a Christmas movie?
Oh, sure.
Yep.
Sure.
Even though, didn't Bruce Willis say it's not?
Well, too bad, so sad, because I say it
Yeah.
is.
I mean, did
I agree.
he actually say no?
I thought I remember maybe it was on his roast. I think he
Oh,
turned around and said
maybe.
it wasn't. I don't know. It was a while ago when he still had his,
Right, facilities
Faculties.
about him. Yeah.
That's sad.
Faculties. Sorry,
I don't know.
faculties is the word I was looking for. You're correct.
Put my
Yeah,
vote out
I
there.
mean, we wish Bruce.
Poor guy.
I do. He was one of my
Yeah.
favorites growing up.
Sure.
Moonlighting. Oh,
Mhm.
Oh gosh,
I
and
remember-
I watched that. Yeah.
I remember when Moonlighting was on, and I was like, oh, he's cool with that. And then, he's going to be a big movie star
Yeah.
in this new movie
Right.
coming out called Die Hard.
Die Hard.
And then all of a sudden, he went from, the love guy in a rom-com to,
Tough guy.
leading man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tough guy.
Leading man. Yeah, no, he was good. I remember him in. He was in a movie. What the heck was the name of the movie? With Sarah Jessica Parker, and she was like a boat police
Oh.
kind of thing, and he was somebody.
Gotta go to the Googles.
Anybody. Yeah. I remember thinking,
Striking distance.
is that what it was?
Yes.
Okay. So I
Yep, there you
remember
go.
when that came out thinking, wow, maybe he can actually make this transition.
That would be in 1993.
Wow.
4
Good.
years
Oh, yeah.
before Intercot.
It all comes back.
That's
Good
right.
point.
How we relate it to.
Good point.
6 degrees of Intercot.
Yeah,
That's
6
right.
degrees. So it is the 7th of December, 7 December, 1941, a date that will live forever in infamy.
Yep.
Just in case you're tracking and remembering, it's what is it? Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day, I guess it is.
Is
Yes.
today when it was attacked?
Yep.
December
Today was
7th?
December 7th,
A day which will live.
1941, a date that will live in infamy.
A little statue on the
It's
stage.
literally part of. Didn't that used to be part of the Spaceship Earth?
No, it's in
What
the
was
American
it?
Adventure.
The American Adventure. That was it.
And
Okay.
he pops
I think
up.
it's also in
He
Hall of
pops up.
Presidents, too.
Right.
And he's talking there,
And
but
they're-
he's also kind of on the radio.
The
Mhm.
the nation, the United States was attacked by the nation, and then they fade out.
Strangely and
Japan, that we were
boldly.
attacked by Japan. Right.
Right.
Yes.
Because you have to.
And 1941. That
Right.
was
Back in
50-something years before Intercot.
do that all night long now.
I gotta figure out my
Uh,
numbers.
Oh my goodness. That's
Numbers.
That's funny.
Silly numbers.
so. Yeah, I mean, literally a part of history and a part of the American Adventure. So we'll tie it in there. The reason why, by the way, we are taping so early in the month and this is our Christmas show is because I have to go get surgery this week. And
Ooh.
yeah, I know it's fun. So for those that are following along at home, I have a sinus surgery that I have to get this week, which I just don't know what to expect. Sometimes you go into these things like you have no clue like what the after is going to be like. Have either one of you had? Well, Justin, you did. You had surgery, right?
I've had stomach surgery, gallbladder, and knee surgery.
Yeah. So
I've had my gallbladder and wisdom teeth out.
you're both
Oh,
gallbladder
wisdom teeth.
people.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
everybody in my family gets their gallbladder out. Just we have defective gallbladders.
Mine was a result of when I had my gastric sleeve surgery.
Yeah.
When you lose a lot of weight and everything,
Yeah.
your gallbladder can develop issues. And I was developing stones. I wasn't having any issues, but I was developing stones. And they said it's just a matter of time before you have issues.
Just take
So it was kind of preemptive.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Not to be old people talk here, but when you go OPT, get down with OPT.
Yeah, you know us.
My back,
Yeah, I got the
my
bruschetta.
shoulder.
Yeah, I know exactly. No, the point being, when you go into a surgery, whatever age, sometimes you just don't know how you're going to be afterwards. And I'm having, stuff.
Do they go up through your nose to get to it?
There's probably a 95% chance that that's how they're doing it.
Good.
It's either that or they go up or
Ew, yeah.
through the top of your, like right above your gum line. It's one or the other.
through your palate.
Yeah, that's a little more. Well, not there, but in here, in front of your teeth. And they would
Sorry,
go.
I just know words. I don't know what they mean.
I don't know. So
I don't know anatomy.
So the point being, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able or want to be seen on camera, like before the end.
Yeah. You'll probably get very bruisey.
Be bruised, or did you ever watch Strange Brew when we got the bloody nose and then they stuck bullets up his and they laughed and they went shooting out.
They fly out. Yeah.
Well, this is what I was talking to somebody today, and I'm like, so I'm gonna have nose surgery. They'll probably pack some crap in your nose and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like that. So what happens if I'm watching a funny movie
and it goes flying out?
And
you might get a nosebleed because it might meld to some, like, you know, when you get a nosebleed and then it stops because you have a Kleenex shoved up your nose, and then you pull the Kleenex out, it kind of peels the scab, and then you bleed more.
Don't sneeze.
We've got a new podcast coming here. OPT, Old People Talk. Yeah.
Well, that will go with the INTERCOT After Dark.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, that was the reason why I wanted to get this out of the way before
early
holidays,
Christmas,
just in case. Like, we may come back at the end of the month. I may be like, hey, it's great. Life is great. Everything's great. Things are fantastic. But I wanted to at least
everything's terrific.
Talk with everybody beforehand. Yes.
Well, there's lots of stuff coming up in 2026.
Well, I saw that. So Disney recently released, and we got like a note from our rep that things were coming. Like,
they actually, what I thought was neat is in their release.
Yeah.
They included this thing. I don't know if I can. Oh gosh, share screen.
You can. It'll ask me at some point to share the screen.
I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do this. Press H.
Come on, you can do it.
Anyways, I'm not going to share my screen because
What are we trying to share?
There's this website called INTERCOT.
Yeah, well, I can share the screen.
At the bottom of that article, they have like this cool little chart that shows everything all neatly organized of when things are coming.
Okay, all right.
In 2026.
I'm going down.
Go to the very bottom of this fantastic article.
This is where it all began 20 some odd years ago. Okay, let me get to the bottom.
INTERCOT.com.
Wow, there's lots of pictures
there.
Here.
Okay, there we go. Look at this cute little chart they made. So all year long, free kids dining plan offering. So there you go. If your kids are big eaters, my kids never ate enough to make dining plan.
By the way, call Magical Journeys today at yourmagicaljourneys.com. And
coming in 2026. They haven't said when, but there's this thing called Level 99.
What is that?
I think it's like a gaming thing. Let me see. I found it and I was reading about it, and then I got distracted and stuff.
Replacing the NBA experience?
Kind of Disney Quest-ish.
No, but I mean, is it actually, it's coming to that location, I think. Isn't it?
Yes.
Where Disney Quest was and where the NBA experience was down that end.
Over by the Cirque du Soleil, which, by the way, is that still a thing?
Right.
The Cirque du Soleil, it's that new show. Well, new. It's been there for a while. Drawn to Life.
Yes. Okay, here it is. Level 99 is coming to Disney Springs Westside. This powerhouse of play will open in 2026 with over 60 themed challenge rooms, duels, and art hunts that test the mental and physical prowess of you and your friends and family. And I guess it's a restaurant too. There's a 2-story bar, Detroit-style pizzas. Anyway, so I guess it's just kind of like a gaming kind of place.
So it's a barcade.
Kind of, yeah.
Of some sort.
I mean, there's a girl running through. If you scroll up a little bit, there's a picture of a girl running through a whole bunch of like those.
Right. Hold on.
Swinging.
Let me.
There. Oh,
there it is. What the heck?
Don't get your legs chopped off, lady.
And
everybody's cheering. Hope she gets her legs chopped off.
What happens when you get bonked?
I'm sure it buzzes in your out.
Foamy.
It's probably foam.
Yeah.
That doesn't
They're
look
totally
They're
friendly. You
they're
gotta be honest with you.
actual iron blades that if you get hit,
You're sliced.
it
I
cuts
just,
your leg off.
I mean, it does look. I mean,
And
it
then it
might be
looks like you have
foamy,
to
but
jump
still,
over a
like,
hunk of wood at the end.
yeah, like literally, you could fall over into the cement
nowhere
over
to
here. It
go.
doesn't look friendly. I don't know what's going on here.
So that's you can level
That
99.
looks like great fun.
Lots of fun getting your legs cut off. Um,
What the heck that is?
but
All
so
right, well,
that they
let
don't
me
say when. They
scroll
just say
down.
that's coming in 2026.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
This one I'm looking forward to. It sounds cool. So early 2026. So February, the Frozen Ever After people, they're
Well,
getting
yeah,
their faces replaced.
finally, like the thing that we've probably complained about a fair amount. I mean, we like the ride, generally speaking.
Oh, for
Yeah,
sure.
it's cute. Yeah.
I mean, you know,
Except for the section where they, ran out of money and it's just like black walls for,
well, I mean, there seems to
curtain.
a
be
minute.
some of that, and to be fair, I think if you look in older attractions, there was some of that as well.
True.
Sometimes,
But
throw in some twinkly lights and some black curtains, and it's fine.
Right.
yeah, we've been on Spaceship Earth.
Right, that's what I mean. Like even in the original days, like it was like
Oh, sure.
swirly LEDs and stuff that was lit overhead, and then black curtains. But I mean, the point being, this was something that was talked about for a while, and apparently they've thought,
So
maybe we can fix
the
this.
animatronics we currently have
Yeah.
like face projectors,
Right.
which sometimes go down, and then they are just blank faced creatures.
Yeah, and
doing
it
this.
always was a little weird, especially if you tried to take a picture of it.
Yes, and I feel like when they first came out, the projection skin color matched the skin color of the rest of the head, but it's like it's gotten blown out, and like the contrast and the brightness is too bright.
The faces and like the body don't match at all.
They don't match anymore. So anyway, they I guess the Frozen ride in Tokyo, is it? I feel like it's Tokyo. They have actual animated faces. It's not a TV screen. So they're switching out the heads.
Yeah, I mean, I think this first came to light. I think Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger Spin, used to have that projected face, and then they decided, okay, well, we can use this, and maybe this is a cheaper alternative to having audio animatronics. But I have to wonder whether the technology now has gotten better, that it's less cumbersome to maintain, and it looks better too.
Well, yeah, and when they go down, like I've seen Buzz Lightyear with like a Windows blue screen of death for his face. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's
with
funny.
no face. It was just like
they built it on
air. Yeah, Windows. So that's coming in February, which is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the Festival of Arts, the farts.
We love the
January 16th.
What, Justin?
I just want to add something real quick, just so we're talking about Frozen. Have you guys seen the Olaf animatronic in, I believe it's Disneyland Paris?
That was all over social media. Yes, he's so cute.
That thing is the first video I saw, he was just kind of like just standing there and moving a little bit. But then there was a video of him walking. Oh my God, that thing is so cute.
Yeah, he totally toddles the way that he does in the movie.
Right. And someone was saying that eventually, I heard somewhere, I read it, that eventually their guests are going to be able to interact with him and like take his nose off and maybe his arms. But I'm like, I think that could be a little trouble.
Somebody runs away with his gnome.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. So, but
I would.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. It just popped in my head when we talked about Frozen.
Very cool. The only thing, and this is like me thinking, they show a video of that Olaf animatronic in like a warehouse. What do you call it? Like where they build the animatronics, like a studio or something. They show that, and his teeth are like kind of gray, black, and Josh Tamaro's there, and he isn't really moving much. But then they show him out in Arendelle with Anna and Elsa, and I'm wondering if the video with them with him and Anna and Elsa is fake, like if it's like CGI or AI or whatever, because what they show of it actually like being worked on in like he's not, maybe he's gonna be as good as what they show, but I don't know if he's ready yet. I don't know. If you go back and watch the thing, you'll see the first part where he's with Josh Damaro. His teeth, like Olaf's teeth, are not white; they're like black. They're weird, and like he's just kind of like, "Oh, hello," but he's not really walking. And then they show him out, and he kind of, if you really look at him, I don't know. I was skeptical. He kind of looks like he's not really there.
Huh? Look at
I don't know.
you
That
doing
maybe
the
he
CSI.
totally is right, but maybe
That's-
I've just gotten cynical and I don't believe anything I see on the internet anymore.
Well,
but
I
he
think-
just didn't look right.
No, to your point, quite frankly, I mean, looking at anything nowadays, it's like
You don't know.
It's like, is that AI?
Yeah.
It's scary.
I mean, maybe they're working towards him being able to like toddle around and his nose come off and whatever, but it just
Right.
I don't know. I don't know if he's there yet, or it's just so incredible that I couldn't believe it. I don't know.
Yep.
Okay, springtime.
Well,
This
we were
coming
into the
spring.
farts.
Oh yeah, the farts.
We love the farts.
January 16th to February 23rd. So the Festival of Arts that everybody likes. But I always feel like that's such a short runtime for a festival.
You know what it is?
It
but
is.
I think it's perfect.
Is that?
Like, just not too long. Quite frankly, I wish Disney would invite us to go to that again, because it is absolutely my favorite festival of all, period. Hands down, no better. I mean, I love looking at the Disney artists that come in and create stuff.
Oh yeah.
this show. And I literally up here, I've got 4 pictures going across.
Oh yeah. And I like how they
they're
have
awesome.
that big wall that everybody can go paint a square.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's
Yes,
cute.
that is-
We did the Scream a few years back. I remember that one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they also have Broadway show tunes with Disney on Broadway shows and stuff.
I do, and still have some good food and stuff. And
It's not all the food booths. It's
No,
like a
but-
pared down version, isn't it?
it's a pared down, but still really good. Again, and if you're looking for stuff to add to your collection at home, and higher quality stuff too, they have a lot of really good artists there producing some really unique pieces. And that's why it is super fun. You can spend the whole day guaranteed just browsing the booths.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I totally would do that.
And be prepared,
The art is
be
amazing.
prepared to spend some money, man.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
seriously, it's great though. I really love the festival, and like I said, I wish they would get to the point where they were inviting I don't even know what to call us, websites, I guess,
Websites.
media.
Media.
So
I don't like the influencer word.
That starts January 16th to
Okay.
February 23rd. And
Okay.
so it's just a little over a month. Also at that time of year, it's not on their fancy schmancy chart, but the Disney After Hours.
By the way, who is this creepy guy that's over here? Apparently, I've been searching.
Dr.
doctors.
Corey Messerschmidt. Does
Like,
he do
why
face?
is he just?
Does he do
he's on
face
the-
sinus
What
surgeries at
happens? When you start searching things, yeah, I'm like that, and I've got apparently creepy Santa
That's a
sweaters or
weird
something,
sweater.
but that's actually pretty cool. It's creepy and
3D.
cool at the same time.
3D
Anyway.
creepy sweater.
Well, we're going to get into springtime, which brings me to a point, which is I have gained too much weight recently. So I am looking to get back into shape. So this is just an alert to our Run ICOT people that I am desperately trying when the openings come up via the social media things, blah, 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 to get into the springtime surprise. Like
Springtime Surprise has already gone on sale.
it has, I know.
Oh, yeah.
But there's an account on Twitter, which in the past I have used when things go back into the system and they open things up again. And I've actually, I think the one where,
like a second batch of tickets.
yeah, like I was able to get.
Is springtime sold out?
I think so. Yeah,
Really?
all except for yoga is sold out. So the springtime surprise is a 5, 10, and a half.
No, 10 miler.
Half? Really? It's
No,
a 10 mile.
5. Yep.
5.
Springtime surprise is a 10 miler. So if
5,
you do the challenge,
10,
it's
and a
all 3
10
races.
mile.
Yes.
Okay. I'm looking to do all 3 of this.
Nice.
And I feel like I've just gotten to that point where with everything's going on and stuff, like I'm eating too much and whatever, and I need to get back into shape, and so I need a goal, and that's in April, right? So that's
April 17th is the 5K, the 18th is the 10K, and the 19th is the 10 miler.
It's on my calendar, and I'm going to work hard to at least get something.
Very nice.
There.
I would love to be there to cheer you, but we are actually on a Panama Canal cruise. Yes, from April 4th, and we actually get back on the on the 19th, but in San Diego. So
Lucky ducky.
Behave.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
No, I didn't want you to cheer me. I wanted you to run with me, but okay.
Well, again, I'm in the same boat as you. I have to
Same.
start.
Yeah.
Basically, January 1st is going to be the restart. It's just
anybody else feeling that? Yeah,
No.
I don't know whether you guys feeling it or not, but I'm like, I've been kind of slacking off a little bit, and it's time to kind of get back into the.
Yeah. Springtime Surprise is always a fun weekend. We've done 3 of them.
Good to hear.
Yeah, we did 2022, 24, and 25. We didn't do 20.
I've never done it.
Yeah.
So now that's the last one they do, because in summertime it's too hot, so they don't do any till the fall, right? Wine and dine.
Technically, their season ends with Springtime Surprise. The way they run their seasons. And the first one is actually I haven't really been keeping up on the Run Disney. I know they've stopped at Disneyland races again. I don't know when the last one is. I'm not sure if it's in January. I'm not 100%. I have to look that up. But the start of the season was then the Disneyland half marathon weekend, which was in September. But now Wine and Dine will be the start of it again. So.
Yeah, which is in the fall.
Yes.
But we're talking about springtime. And guess what's happening in springtime?
Yeah.
Thunder Mountain is finally going to reopen after like a year.
Well,
I don't know. I mean, they've replaced the whole track. So that probably needed to be done. And the caverns are going to be all rainbow light. But I don't know what else they've changed.
Well, you might be able to get a glimpse of all the construction over the walls that's creating Cars Land and Villains Land.
That's right. I'm going to be there this weekend. So I might try and hold my camera up high over the walls and sneak a peek.
Oh, behave.
Yeah, we actually were there one of the days after they were draining the rivers of America. I was just kind of sad seeing it all emptied and just, with all the gunk and everything that was all underneath there and everything. Then they put like real walls up over it, so you really can't see it all.
Right.
So that Thunder Mountain is going to reopen in spring 2026. No specific date, just in the spring. And like I said, Disney After Hours is starting in the spring as well. So that's when you get to stay a little bit later if you buy an extra think of it like a Christmas party ticket, but there's no fancy things. It's just
it's the other stuff that comes along with the Christmas party. Like they might have special food that you can get for free and things like that. But your big draw is to be able to get on supposedly with shorter wait lines and things like that to your favorite.
We've done it, and it's been pretty good. We haven't been, like, oh, we never do this again. It's been decent.
I always, every time I go and I see people getting their wristbands or whatever to stay after hours, I'm like, I should have done that. Because now I'm going to get kicked out.
You're going to get booted.
I'm going to get the boot.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
You can't go on anything. I guess you could just stay and sit and eat, couldn't you?
No,
Well,
Couldn't I
they
just
usually
like stay
security
and like
or
sit at
they escort
Sunny
you
Eclipse?
out. But
they usually have security guard, security checking. Like you can't walk, if you're near the hub, you can't go to any of the lands. You can
Yeah.
stay in that general or
Oh,
yeah,
out. And they
they'll
probably eventually will sweep through and just check wristbands. But
oh, dang.
could hide out
Okay,
in the
fine.
restroom or something until later.
Till
I don't know.
midnight for
Yeah,
fun.
I don't know.
Just sit in the bathroom.
Could be one of those people.
Um,
I mean,
but-
it used to be fun. Funny thing is, back in the day, like in
in
the
the olden
70s,
days,
70s and 80s, they used to have this thing called Fun Till 1. And there was no charge. You
really,
just would stay into the parks. Yeah. Literally.
they were just open late.
The fact that I'm remembering the marketing phrase "fun till 1."
I
Wow.
remember they did a couple of times those 24 hours.
Oh yeah, I never got
That's
to
cool
do
too.
that.
You know what? I remember that, and I remember thinking I should try and do that. And like we left at like 12 or 1 a.m. I just was like, eh.
Right. Yeah, but the cool thing is you could go back.
Yeah.
Till at like
2 or
5
3
a.m. Yeah. So.
Yeah, whatever. But they
Yeah, we never got to do that either.
It used to be just included that you could go.
Well, then
until
that's
1
just
a.m.
like their hours were extended for the day.
That's what I mean. Yeah, exactly. Like the summer hours and things like that. They would have them open, just crazy hours, and people would stay. And it wasn't, by the way, just resort guests at that point. Just the park stayed open.
Just anybody that was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a picture of us. I guess it was in extended evening hours, 2:45 in the morning on Main Street, and there's like 2 people.
Which is awesome.
Yeah,
That's
it's
awesome.
just like such a perfect picture. There's
Oh wow.
nobody there.
Also this spring Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger spin. So they've got all new shooters. Pew pew.
So we'll
All new vehicles.
get his all perfect score or whatever he gets
Yeah.
every time now.
Oh yeah, no.
Different
Yeah.
vehicles, different shooters.
I saw a
I feel like the
video
shooters like
yesterday.
lift off. They're not stuck on the car. You can move it around.
Well, that's
then-
like Disneyland. Disneyland has that you can
Does-
pick them
do
up
they?
and move them around. Yeah, Disney World had the stationary.
How do they stay charged?
It's
It's
no
it's-
there's a like a
wired.
telephone cable.
Oh, there's a cable.
yeah,
Okay.
it's wired.
Right. I was
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
say.
But you can like shoot whatever you want.
All right.
And new character, it says reopening with new gameplay and characters. So whatever that
There
means.
must be a character or 2 that are new.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, this one is my favorite. Well, and only because I just haven't been to the Festival of the Arts. But I really like the Flower and Garden Festival because as a Canadian, we don't really get to plant anything until like Memorial Day or later, or else it's just going to get frosty and die. So I like going to the Flower and Garden Festival because it gets me all hyped, like, oh, this spring I'm gonna, and then I come home and it's snow still.
Oh,
But
wow.
I do like to go to the Flower and Garden Festival, and I might pick up like cute little lawn ornaments or something for my garden. It makes you feel like, yay, spring's coming. So I do like the Flower and Garden Festival. That's March 4th to June 1st.
I love during
And-
that when they have the butterfly tent set up. It's really
Yes.
cool walking in there and all the
And
butterflies.
We
and-
always
Oh,
usually
that's
go
awesome.
in the first couple weeks of March, so near the beginning of that festival. And it's all of the butterflies are still in their cocoons. And when one pops out, like people go bananas in that tent. They're like, oh, and like crowds gather around to see the little guy come out of his chrysalis. It's like, it's really cute. But they have all the good food and everything as well going on all the way around World Showcase. So that's the Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival.
There.
And then
We move into summer.
summer.
Yeah.
Oh, there's lots going to be going on this summer. They're calling it the Cool Kids Summer. So obviously I'm
Same as last year, I guess.
I'm the cool kid.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it was good enough for last year, and now it's good enough for this
It's
year.
good enough for this year.
Yeah.
They're changing Soarin', guys. So we've had Soarin' over California, Soarin' over the world. Is that what it's called?
Over
Around.
Around the world.
It's our 250th birthday, Canadian person.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That's 2 centuries and a half.
Right.
250.
250.
Soaring across America.
Yeah.
So I've seen the joke videos where it's like flying into Home Depot and stuff. But
No,
I bet
come
you
on.
it'll show-
Walmart. That would be funny, though.
No, you guys have very cool terrain. Like America has like deserts and it has mountains and snow and
America's the best.
grasslands. So
Correct.
well, you can say that if you want to.
We can.
But
And we will.
And I did.
Oh, I know you will. But so there'll be a lot of cool things to see from that.
No, I think the point is, the more I see this country, the more incredibly diverse from that perspective it is. And you don't realize it. Like if you spend all your life on the East Coast or whatever, and you never get out to the Midwest, or you never get out to the desert, or you never get out to the West Coast, you don't realize, I mean, we could spend our lifetimes exploring our own country that we live in instead of the rest of the world. And we've got a lot of stuff.
What do you call?
You know, they should write a
like
song called "America the Beautiful."
Yeah, you know what? They really should. That would be good, Justin.
What do they call the type of land that, like, think of like Washington and Oregon, lots of big trees? What do you guys call that? Like big foresty, 100-year-old. There's a name for it, and I can't think of it.
You mean the redwoods?
Like there's like the grasslands, the desert, the maritime,
where the redwoods are and things like
that.
Yeah,
like where Twilight takes place.
Quite frankly, the reality is, like, even on the island that I'm on, we have live oaks that are 400 years old.
Yeah,
literally.
They saw this country before it was a country.
Before it was a country. Yeah, exactly. That kind of stuff. So, I mean, the point being, there's a lot of stuff to see.
Yeah.
Like, we were lamenting the fact a little bit that my wife, because she has, hearing in one ear and stuff, we don't fly at all pretty much anymore, like as a couple. But the reality is, we could spend years upon years upon years driving this country and seeing different stuff, and
you need the official INTERCOT motorhome.
Right, we need somebody to
go on ICOT RV.
I'll go I'll document this country.
Yeah, but anyway, that's going to be a really cool new movie. I think that'll be really neat.
I think so. It's Soaring Across America. Yeah.
What else we got?
And I heard it's I know this says summer, but I read something earlier today that it said opening day in Epcot is Memorial Day weekend, and I believe mid-June or beginning of July for Disneyland.
Okay. So we get it first.
Yes.
Which is awesome.
Hey, that's not often.
I'll try to maybe get over there and check it out.
Conservation Station, which is you take like Rafiki's Planet Watch.
Where you take the train, the one-sided train.
You can meet Bluey and Bingo. Now,
okay, who's Bingo?
Okay.
I don't know who Bluey is.
I know who Bluey
and Bingo are two. If you scroll up, John, you'll see them. It's a little blue dog and an orange dog.
Scrolling.
And
wait. Oh, some scrolling music. Hold on. Let me.
Always scrolling.
Okay. Wait, really? You're going to do that? Hold on. Wait, I've got that. Wait, where is that? That is Spanish Fly. Here you go. Spanish Flea.
There you go. Keep scrolling. Right there.
Okay.
Okay. Bluey is a blue healer. Is the type of dog. Obviously, Bluey is the one on the left. That is her.
Would you say blue healer?
Yeah, that's a type of dog.
Is it really?
If you
in
Google,
real life?
If you Google blue healer, they're more bluey silvery color.
I'm just dumb. Like I had never heard of that type of dog before.
And then her sister, Bluey's a girl, by the way. And then her sister is Bingo.
Okay. So
What's
And
her name?
it's actually a
Girl
very
dogs.
funny cartoon. Like it's a
Is
good
it?
cartoon. Yeah. Like you wouldn't mind watching it.
I mean, I'm aware of Bluey.
Yeah.
To the fact that I can recognize Bluey in
Yeah.
supermarkets and Walmart and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I have no
They're
conceptual
okay, so
awareness
they're
of-
Australian because that's an
Say,
Australian type of dog.
okay.
So they have Australian accents. A blue
Does it?
healer. Yes, they do. Bluey and Bingo.
Hey, it's Bluey, eh?
I
And
make
then
a
their
strange
neighbor
comment?
is like a golden retriever. I think his name is Doug or something. It's very funny. Like lots of jokes that only the grown-ups would know.
Oh,
But
I like
kids
that.
watch it.
I like
Yeah.
when it plays on both levels.
Yes. So
Can
anyways,
I make a
you-
silly observation?
yes.
You may. You
Okay.
may.
Now, I'm just looking at the picture. I don't know if it's just my monitor or anything, but the background blue with Bluey's head, it kind of looks like there's a big like divot in his head.
Oh no,
Yeah.
that's just her blue fur between her
Yes,
eyebrows.
but it just looks like
Blends.
yes.
She's got two
I
eyes.
don't know if it's just my monitor or the
your
color
monitor.
screening on it, but
I
yes,
think it's
that's
the
how it
monitor.
looks like on
May I
there.
recommend you go on Amazon and get a calibration tool
Yeah.
for your monitor?
But
I
just
think I just need a
just for the fun of it.
Yeah.
John, you should
Yes.
Google a picture of a blue Australian blue healer.
Okay, I'm gonna wait. All right, hold on.
It's good.
please hold.
They have the pointy ears and they really are kind of blue.
Are they?
And by the way, that song that you played, Spanish Flea.
Spanish flea. Yeah.
Right. That's Chuck Mangione, right? And he just
No, that's
that's
Herb
Chuck
Albert.
Mangione. Oh, Herb
Yeah.
Albert. You're right.
Yeah.
Herb Albert and the Tijuana Brass. You are correct. Sorry. I got my
They sometimes are
Corn
called
players.
Australian cattle dogs. Anyways, yeah, that one's not so much blue, but that gray and white on their side turns them kind of blue.
Like more a little bit like that.
Yes, like a light blue. Yeah.
By the way,
Anyway,
puredog.ca. There you
oh,
go.
that's a
Like that.
Canadian. Yes,
that. Yeah,
that's Bluey. And look at her sister. That's Bingo on the right.
right there.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go. Okay.
Yes. So that's Bluey. Anyways, you can meet Bluey, and let me tell you, my dog loves the Bluey cartoon.
Which is funny because I've seen you or Mike or somebody posting stuff about.
Well,
the
okay,
dog
so the
watching.
cartoon is also this seems silly to me because just hear me out. The cartoon is all done in colors that dogs can see. So which is
Sorry,
stupid because
being
even if the
mid-swallow there. What?
cartoon was
Wait,
done in
what?
every the cartoon
Seriously?
yes, dogs can only see like very muted blues, very muted greens, browny reds, like burgundy,
Somebody
and
literally
oranges.
did
Yes.
the science on a dog's eye.
Yeah, they can
And-
tell what cones and rods they got in their eyes
Cones
and
and
what
rods,
they can
by the
see.
way. Yeah, by the way, awesome. I know about cones and rods because of Blue Man Group. But literally, so they dissected that and then decided to build a color palette
Yes.
for a show.
Yes. But here's
Around
the
dogs
the
being-
thing I don't get is even if the cartoon was in every
Okay.
color of the rainbow, the dog's
Right.
still going to see it in the colors that dogs can see it. So it's really just for
But it
humans.
wouldn't be true
No.
to those colors. So it would like much of it would push it this way or push it that way, probably based on what they could see.
Yeah.
So they're actually seeing
What
as it
we're
was
seeing.
meant to be seen.
Yes. So there
That's
you go. A little tidbit about
That
Bluey,
is.
Bluey and her family.
I wonder how. Wait. See, now, there's
That's
some
really
questions
thrown you
that
for a loop.
start going off in my head. Yeah, like how does that limit them creativity or create?
No, because most of the things
creatively?
happen at Bluey's
What I was
house.
looking- creatively? Yeah, that's it.
Most things happen in Bluey's house and in her neighborhood.
Okay.
So they just make the trees are like a muted brown and a muted green.
Does it make it boring for you watching it?
No, because
I've never
it's
watched it.
hilarious.
I'm
The
just asking.
cartoon's funny.
Okay.
And
Alright.
and yeah, it doesn't matter the colors. It's just hilarious.
Explain Bluey
Like
to
the
someone
like
who
the
has never
parents are
watched
like
it
the
before.
parents
Yeah,
are
I
always
mean,
like making
yeah.
like sarcastic comments, and
Right.
it's just funny. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well,
Give it a watch
all right. I'm
sometime.
gonna
They even
give it
have
a
little
watch.
short They have little short episodes on Disney Plus that you
Kind of
can
like I
watch
used to
in
watch the
3 minutes.
Fairly Odd Parents and
Yes.
Dexter's Laboratory
Like
and
those
stuff
kind of
like that.
it's
Yeah,
like that. Yeah.
it was
But the
funny
little
to
kids that
me.
watch it don't realize that like there's like a whole story. That one episode was about the two daughters, Bluey and Bingo, wanted to play with their dad, but he just wants to take a nap on the couch. And so he's like coming up with games like, okay, everybody's like dead on the floor and stuff, and like so that he can have his nap. It's just silly
I
things
like
like
that.
that.
I like
Anyway,
that. Okay. All right.
so yes,
Cool.
meet Bluey and Bingo. I probably
Wow.
would
Okay.
go
That went
to
on
that.
longer than I thought it would. Okay. Go ahead.
Everything you wanted to know about Bluey.
I know. This I'm excited for because, quite frankly, the original launch was lame.
Well, and it's just been going on too long.
It has.
Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run in summer 2026. You can take a new, like it'll be a different movie that
Right.
you're flying in, and you'll see the Mandalorian and Grogu.
Which is good. I just wish they'd give the folks in the back seats back to.
Yeah, I think they
little
are.
more to
I
do.
think the engineers are going to have other things to do.
Like that would be
Yeah.
cool if you could somehow involve them a little more, and more importantly, in the story.
Yes. Even if there was like a little screen of like a side monitor, and you had
Correct.
to like
Yeah.
do things.
Well, I never understood why they built the ride the way they built it, which is you have to kind of look sideways to do stuff, and then the main screen's out here.
Mhm.
Why didn't
Yeah.
they just have it in
Well,
front of
I
you?
feel like didn't they say when they first were inventing this ride that it was just going to be all open world? And that you could fly anywhere. And I
Right.
even think we talked about it on this podcast. Like, what if you get some 3-year-old that's just going to keep flying purposely
Right.
into the ground?
That's what I thought it was going to be, because it was based on the, what is it, NVIDIA technology and stuff. It was essentially like being in a video game.
Yeah. Whereas if you try, and I have tried to just like, I'm just purposely not going to try and fly the track.
Ship.
Yeah, I'm going to fly into everything and not get the coaxium.
Right.
You can't. It like you get to a thing and it'll like bump you back onto the track. You can't not do it. So, yeah, I'm sure this will just be the same idea, going to get coaxium, and the Mandalorian will come in and fly by you with an assist and shoot something out of the way for you. I don't know.
Thanks.
But yeah, that's coming in the summer as well. So, I don't know. They haven't said if it'll, like, you don't know which one you're going to get when you ride today. I don't know if it'll be that.
Yeah, Chris Smith, by the way, said 99% of us had no idea the name was associated with a breed. Carolyn blew a million people's minds.
Oh, yes, you have to watch the Blue cartoon. Come back next episode of this podcast and report back and let me know what you think, Chris.
This is true. All right, so big one. By the way, news was made in the past week when basically at Rock and Roller Coaster, they put up a wall.
Yeah.
And they shut down Aerosmith and I love that idea.
I love that idea. Let's get some backstage passes. So Rock and Roller Coaster starring the Muppets is coming in summer. But yeah. But it's closing in spring. So this is not a very long refurb time.
No.
If it's closing in spring and it's reopening as the Muppets in summer.
But they clearly have started on the pre-show already.
The pre-show, yes. So when you come into that pre-show room,
Yep.
There is the window that you used to look into where the instruments were and the band is in the back. That's all closed off now. And Bill St. James, his voice comes on and he says like, oh, he said, what does he say? Something like, oh,
They've left some backstage passes for you.
something like that. No, it's something to do with they were editing a song and it got so loud in here that it broke the glass. And they're really sorry.
Really?
Yes.
Really
and
sorry.
So,
but
your limo is still
Yeah.
waiting for you outside.
Along with some backstage passes.
Yeah.
Do they hold you in that room still, though?
They still hold you. That's why there's
Okay.
this big, long, dumb narration from Bill St. James.
Bill
it's a
St.
long-
James.
The guy is like, wow,
okay.
look at Steven Tyler's hat. That guy. So yes. So they still keep you in there just to break up the crowds a little bit.
Okay, gotcha.
But so
That's
they're
funny.
working on that, and apparently there's going to be like a scooter animatronic,
Right.
possibly
That's what I
other
thought.
animatronics,
Like,
and then
the penguins behind the mixing board and stuff like that.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
But then I guess like
What are they doing with the ride
the
itself?
ride itself, I guess like
So essentially from
the
time-
load area, maybe it won't look so much like a back alley kind of place.
No, I
And then
think
I
it
guess
still
the
will.
cardboard cutouts that you go through, they just
No, I think
change those up.
literally the only thing that they are doing, if I was to guess, they're gonna redo that thing that's closed now, the sound
pre-show.
studio, the pre-show. You're gonna walk out. It's gonna be exactly the same. You're gonna board a limo.
Oh,
to go
I
to
would
the
hope
concert.
that they put like silly things on the wall, like a pipe that looks like Gonzo's nose, like
Yep.
how they had it around. You don't think
I
they'll
just
even
don't
do
think
that?
that's gonna happen. We'll see, but
I think maybe some of the props from the pre-show from Muppet Vision, just like some of the,
you think they might land in that area.
Listen, I mean, because you got to realize some of that area
It's
is all
really
fenced
though.
off.
Yeah.
It's really not like, because they funnel you in that one, that little path. Thing. But
get
it's
it.
all fenced off. They could change the whole queue
They
in
could,
there,
but they
and
won't.
well, probably. Right.
You think
Well,
they're going to do the bare minimum?
It's all going to be on the ride itself, and then there's going to be some overlays over the top of things, and
Right.
the Muppets and blah blah blah, and possibly when you get to the show, the post show, I could see is where they might spend a little bit of money and kind of be like, okay, you're at the concert now or whatever.
Can I make a prediction?
I want to hear it because this is the fun part.
This is
Let's go back to the
Imagine You're
show
Carolyn.
again. Yeah. Imagine You're Carolyn.
You know when you go through the donut?
Right.
Was it Randy's Donuts or whatever that famous donut place in California is?
Okay.
Is it called Randy's Donut? Anyways,
I don't know.
I'm going to say you're going into a giant animal's mouth. They'll be like, ah.
But I mean, how would that?
Because I feel like
tie
you're
in
supposed
with
to be like on a crazy musical trip, like a
Is that
psychedelic.
what it is? Like a psychedelic trip? Okay.
Because the
it's
outside of
interesting
the guitar that's
going
currently on the outside of the
drugs to
building,
visit
that's
the Muppets, but
the guitar outside
so
that's
Disney.
red is
Yeah.
now going to be all like
illuminated,
whirly colors.
neon and stuff.
Yeah.
And you
So I
may be
think
right. I mean,
it's Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem. Aren't they all a bunch of stoners? That's the whole funny thing about those.
you can't it's
Yeah, but kids aren't going to
all right.
understand.
So
They're just going to be like, wow, this is like a cool thing.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, okay, obviously they're going to keep some of the gift shop, but you've got that whole area where photos used to be taken, not going to be used. So hopefully they'll do something with that. When you get off the ride, will they have some cool Muppet stuff? You know how they used to have you're at the show and you've got like your backstage, because you've got backstage passes.
Mhm.
So you're looking out at the monitors showing what's going on
Concert.
on stage and things like that. So, what will that be like?
Now, keep in mind, this is also, they've said that it's the Muppets, like Dr. Teeth and the Electric
Electric
Mayhem,
Mayhem.
with special guests. Muppets.
Wait, what?
They've said that. So
Did
it
they?
could be, yeah. So it could be like,
Hmm.
I can't think of it.
Aerosmith. Don't change anything.
No, I mean,
Throw
like,
two Muppets in, and there you go.
I'm just making up a thing, but say it was like Dr. Teeth, the Electric Mayhem, and Steven Tyler, or and
And
Axl Rose, or
yeah,
like
but
whatever,
and
and then
I love that idea.
they're playing a cover of Paradise City.
you know, the reality is, like, because the first part of the show is video based in the background, they could swap in easily.
Yes,
Like they used to do on the Muppet Show, special guests.
that's what I mean. It's gonna
Yeah.
be the Muppets featuring, and today
Right.
it's Rita Moreno or
Right.
whatever.
Freedom.
Singing
True,
the
right?
ABC song.
Right? Or John Denver.
Oh, hope they bring him back. Yes. So that's there will be different songs each time. It's not like the Muppets are
Right.
going to have their own music on the ride. It's just going to be like a cover.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe they said that. Am I on correct? Like, did
I don't remember that part.
I don't remember myself.
Bud says in the comments it gives them
Sorry.
options for music
saw
on
that.
the ride. Yeah. So if maybe they every few years they switch it out. I mean, aren't they talking about switching out some of the songs at Cosmic Rewind? I imagine like you'd have to have like a
I wish they
contract
would.
that you're allowed to use it for 3 years or whatever, and then you either renew the contract or you get a new band. I don't know.
You know, I wish they would do that a little bit more often. I mean, I guess it plays to the fact that most people go and they go once in a lifetime or once every 3 or 4 years or something like that. So it's not as big a deal. But I mean, for the locals, it would be nice if there were 3, 4 different versions that got swapped out every year too. You know, like Guardians. I'm done with Conga. Okay. Can we move on now?
Yeah. Yeah. Even if it was like every 5
Sorry,
years.
Gloria.
I mean, it's fine, but it would be nice to be surprised with something else.
It would be cool. There were plenty of other songs that they could license from that, that movie series that could be good on that roller coaster ride.
I would
when that ride first opened.
Yeah.
Am I misremembering or not remembering correctly? Did they have Christmas music?
They did. I think.
I think they had but it wasn't like a what's the word I'm looking? It wasn't a real Christmas song. It was like one they made for the ride.
Right.
Oh, okay. Because it wasn't.
They have the Guardians Christmas. There is a Guardians Christmas special.
Right.
Yeah.
I've still have
Kevin Bacon. It's quite funny.
I've seen bits of it, but I have to actually sit down and watch
it. Yeah, you got to see it. It's quite funny. Disney Junior, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Live. We're talking about Animation Courtyard here.
Yeah, so they're finally bringing a new show to that.
So Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Live. That will be in the Little Disney Junior Theater that is there across from the Little Mermaid.
Actually,
and then
a little.
Well, yeah, not so little.
It's actually a pretty big soundstage.
It's actually very odd seeing the arch. Is that an arch?
The archway, yeah. It's gone now.
We were there one night, and I just looked, and I'm like, "Wait, the arch is gone." I knew they were taking it away. I just wasn't expecting it just to be gone, and it's just weird seeing it gone.
And it's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone.
Goodbye.
Also in that area, if you think about Launch Bay, where that place was,
right?
This I'm kind of like, oh, that's neat. Remember, it used to be like the magic
of Disney animation,
and now it's coming back. The magic of Disney animation.
This is good. I actually like this. But
I mean, if they're not going to make it into a ride, then this is a good idea. Yes.
Yeah. Like, what are they going to show though? Because
so
we can't animate stuff anymore.
So animated characters come to life. Characters will leap from their portraits, draw with us. So this will be where you can go to learn how to draw.
Kind of thing. Okay. I got you.
Invite us into a Drawn to Wonderland playground inspired by Disney legend Mary Blair's original Alice in Wonderland concept art. So a little playground, Mary Blair. That sounds kind of neat.
Maybe.
And that's just the beginning. You'll also be able to venture off the page, a stunning area born of collaboration between Walt Disney Animation Studios and Walt Disney Imagineering. Here you can meet some of your favorite friends from Disney Stories across 6 unique departments from the animation studio.
Huh.
So these 6 departments are each going to have a character. So, for instance, it says Mulan, you will meet in the story department, posing in front of an oversized storyboard panel. So that's like the first step in animation is you
Correct.
make a storyboard.
Okay.
And then there's a layout department where Rapunzel is in a setting inspired by a classic multi-plane camera. Align your photo just right and you'll see layers of backgrounds and painted cells come together like magic. It's kind of neat. Like her photo booth area, she's at the back, and then there's like different trees at different depths, and if you stand right, it turns into like the multiplane camera.
Can I just play the part of Ian tonight?
Yes, please.
For 2 seconds here.
I hate this all.
No.
This is awful.
I like first glance hearing about this and hearing you start to describe it, it's like, oh, that's really cool. Second glance is like, they don't do any of this anymore. So like, I mean, well, they do storyboard stuff, but like multiplane cameras don't exist. Literally.
No.
It just doesn't
but
exist.
Maybe
it's all in a computer now.
I'm not an animator, but maybe you have to build that into the computer animation.
I mean, you might have
like
to
this is foreground, this is midground, this is background.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll talk about like, you know, in Photoshop or whatever, Illustrator, or you can have layers of stuff, and so you add depth via layers. So I get the concept. It's just like it seems like a missed opportunity to talk about the way films are being made today.
Well, now that you say that, the other parts of the story, layout, hand-drawn animation, computer animation, lighting, and effects.
Okay.
So it's maybe going to go from like, this is how Walt did it in the olden days.
Okay, maybe.
This is how we're doing it now. Maybe that's how they'll put it.
No, I'm in. I'm excited about this. Like, I think this is a great idea, especially if they show legacy to today and how things are done and understand the process that went into producing your favorite movies, you know, 50 years ago, the legacy stuff, and now
and how they're doing it now.
We've come from here to there at like multiplane. You see that? Like,
wow.
Do you see how my hands get bigger as they come closer to the camera?
Oh, the effect.
Yeah, I mean, that's how Main Street was built.
That's right.
Forced perspective.
Forced perspective.
Right.
Also coming in the summertime, if you're into swimming,
right?
H2 Glow. Well, now they call it Disney H2O Glow, but it's H2 Glow. After hours at the Typhoon Lagoon. The water park benefit too, speaking of water parks, is summer 2026. Yes. I think that is, and I'm just going to double check.
Well, Justin, I, and Ian, and our lovely compadres, spouses, went and did that.
And the H2 Glow thing?
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Does it go to like 10 o'clock at night, or how late does it go? Doesn't
we didn't stay that late, but
we stayed a little bit later than you guys. Yeah, it might have been till 10. Might have been 8 to 10 or 7 to 10, but you got in at like 5 or something like that.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, it's a separately ticketed event. Splash the night away with a DJ dance party. There's Disney Pals. Enjoy your watery attractions, complimentary ice cream novelties, popcorn, and select beverages. And like things are all lit up pretty and stuff, so that's neat.
Quite as much lit up that I thought was going to be lit up, but
I thought there'd be more. But
I thought there would be a little more, but it was still a lot of fun. And you did get, you could get your free munchies and stuff like that, snacks, things like that, free.
And I
Yeah.
mean, when you're talking, it's in the summertime. It's still blazing hot at nighttime. So
Yeah, it was nice being able to float along in the lazy river and stuff, and everything was lit up. It was great. Yeah, I like.
They also are bringing back this summer that when you check into your resort, the day that you check into your resort,
Yes.
you get a free water park admission on that arrival day. So if you're not going to a theme park that day,
Don't have to blow the admission.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can just go to a water park for the afternoon, which
Yeah, it's
is
a pretty
kinda
good
fun.
perk. We've
Yeah.
used it once or twice staying at a DVC. You get it like, let's go to the water park.
Yeah, I
And
forget
staying
about
over there
that,
for a little
but
bit.
that is a good benefit.
Now, this you boys are gonna have to explain this to me.
I can explain this.
What does banana ball mean?
Well, it started with the Savannah Bananas and the
Okay.
Banana Ball League, and it was the founder Jesse. It was his idea to reinvent baseball to be more interesting.
Okay.
So they threw out a bunch of rules, introduced a bunch of stuff to make the game a little bit
Silly?
crazier, a little bit more interesting. Think
Okay.
Harlem Globetrotters of baseball.
Okay.
And that is essentially what Banana Ball is. And Banana Ball has expanded now beyond just the Savannah Bananas and them playing one or two teams or whatever in Savannah. They've been selling out stadiums across the U.S.
Oh.
Like big stadium. They were at Washington National Stadium recently. I think they were somewhere. Weren't they in New York somewhere, Justin? I thought they were. Not that you live there anymore.
I'm not there anymore.
Connected to-
I think was it MetLife? Maybe
Yeah,
football stadium?
I don't know if they were, but it might have been.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't
But they've
remember.
been touring major venues throughout the U.S. It's been on ESPN and
Mhm.
ESPN2.
And now it's coming to ESPN Wide World of Sports.
Literally, they've
That's cool.
reinvented the game of baseball, tried to make it more fun. Like, for example, you pay one price, you get into the stadium, all the food and beverages are free.
Oh, really?
Get in. Yep.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
That
Yeah.
kind of stuff. Like they fan first. So a baseball player hits a foul ball. Okay, goes off into the stands. Somebody in the stands, a fan, catches the ball. That's an out.
Really?
Oh, that's cool.
Like-
Wow. Now,
Like-
all I've
Like,
seen
it's like
from
a
this stuff is
popcorn.
just clips, on,
Yeah.
you'd see little clips of, them dancing as they're pitching and,
Right.
or the whole infield is dancing
Yeah, so
as the pitcher's about to pitch the ball.
it looks
But
a
I've never
little-
actually watched it.
No,
So,
you should watch it. So
That sounds really cool.
on ball 4, when you get a walk to first base, it's a live ball. And that ball has to then go to every player on the field to stop the runner from running.
Oh, wow.
Like, so they just literally thought about baseball. How can we make this more fan first? That's their big thing. Everything's fan first. And
I
that's
want
what
like
it-
everybody
up
in the 5th inning.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you hit the ball, you
Right.
don't run to your base. You have to skip like a horse, like
See?
horse
I mean, that
skipping.
might be a thing. Like, that would be, maybe you should email Jesse and say, this is
In the
what I
5th
would love
inning,
to see.
everybody
Fifth inning.
skips.
Just the 5th inning.
Just the 5th inning is
And
the
I've even
skipping
seen
inning.
clips like the umpires, like, there'll be a play at first base and the umpire will do a backflip and then do out.
Right. Well, that's
It's
the
like
thing.
insane.
And you get more points for trick catches and things like that. And there's like
Oh,
there's a whole bunch of stuff. Like, you just need to follow it. It's a little bit crazy, definitely
sounds
unique,
fun.
and it's fun. It's just
Well, that's
fun.
May 29th and 30th
Yeah.
at the Wide World of Sports. Now, it does mention the
Yeah.
Banana Ball ticket lottery list is currently closed, but a limited number of tickets inclusive of food and beverage, like John says, your ticket gets you food and
Yeah,
beverage,
food and beverage.
are available for fans to purchase soon. So keep your eye on the ball.
So that's the other thing. So let me one last thing on Banana Ball, because this is pretty. Yeah, I love what Don said. Intercot Consulting at its finest.
He loves the skipping. I know,
Loves
wouldn't
the
that be
skipping.
fun? Like, and if you run, you're out. you have to skip.
Right.
If you start
love
running,
that.
that doesn't
I
count.
love
You're
that.
out.
So my son got in the lottery for banana ball, right? And apparently they screwed up. They sent it out to way too many people, more people than they could ever give tickets to. Okay. So they, as a mea culpa, came back to those folks who didn't get tickets and said, we're so sorry about this, but what we'd like to do is offer you tickets to like one of these future games in other cities. So Michael picked Charlotte, North Carolina as a close city. It's 5-hour drive from here, but it still would be doable if you wanted to see him, right? Anyway, then like 3 or 4 weeks out from the actual game, the Bananas actually emailed the folks who had the tickets and who had claimed the tickets, like my son, and said, look, if you're not going to make the tickets or the game, we will buy the tickets back from you. So literally free tickets that he had gotten, the team said, we're going to buy your tickets back from you. He made like $100 or something like that.
Wow.
On a couple tickets. Right. But again, fans first. This is the difference between that and the way sports are working right now. So anyway, it's kind of cool. It's a cool concept. I think support it. Go out and watch the founders motivational stuff. I would love to have him for like some of the stuff that I do at my real day job, like to talk motivation. But
that would be a good idea.
An impressive dude. Like he has just flipped a whole industry on its head, which is really cool. Kind of like Walt used to do. Actually, the tie-in really is he's a huge Walt Disney fan. And he talks about the ways that Walt did things differently from the way things existed, despite what people were telling him. And essentially he got told, don't do this, do baseball the way baseball is done. And he said, to heck with it.
Why do I have to do that?
Yeah, exactly. So it's kind of cool. Anyway,
that is neat.
That is very cool. Yeah. You have to check that out.
Okay, Banana Ball. I'm gonna look into that. Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Again, they don't have specific dates yet. They're just saying, it'll be back next
July
fall.
1st.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
and the Food and Wine Festival, which is always a big deal, is also coming in fall. Again, no specific dates, just, it's coming back. And then next winter, same thing. We're doing it all again, folks. The Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, the Jollywood Nights, and the Festival of Holidays at Epcot. They're all coming back next winter as well.
Yeah,
that's right. Jollywood, you got the T-shirt on there.
We did Jollywood last year, this year. And
wow. What was it like this year? I
thought it was basically identical to last year. Excellent. It's more geared towards adults than the Mickey's Not So Scary. That's not Mickey's Not So Scary. The Mickey's Christmas Party.
Not So Scary Christmas Party.
Yeah, exactly. That one. That one's geared for the children. This is very adult oriented. They actually kind of almost they encourage you to come dressed, like Hollywoodish, like 50s Hollywood. They kind of, and a lot of people do. Basically every attraction was open that we could think of. There was nothing that wasn't open. And except for the shows, maybe the shows weren't running, but I thought it was an excellent event, and they give you a little keepsake on the way out. And this year was a little ornament. So and they have event specific merchandise. This year, this was the shirt from last year, but the one for this year is basically the same design except in a Spirit jersey. So on the back. Sleeve. So I actually did get that one this year as well.
You got a Spirit jersey?
Yeah, I got a couple of them.
Justin's got the Spirit.
Got the Spirit.
Those team.
Next time we're down there, I want a Spirit jersey.
Yeah, I love Spirit jerseys.
I have. What do I have? I have Marathon Weekend
like a long
one. I have.
weight?
It's a little thicker. It's not quite as heavy as a sweatshirt, but and yeah, I have a couple of them, so they're comfy.
Nice.
Noise.
But yeah, I
Well,
definitely recommend the Jollywood. If you guys, it's definitely a good event.
Bud says he's doing his first Jollywood nights this coming Wednesday.
Nice.
Bud, you'll have to tell us in the boards on intercot.com. www.intercot.com/discussion. Tell us how it is. I haven't done the Jollywood nights before. I haven't done a not so scary Halloween or a very Merry Christmas party.
You've never done any of the parties?
No, I have, but
Okay.
not since my kids were little, and I've never done a Jollywood nights.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, if you get a chance and you see this, I was just letting everybody know, Justin, sorry to interrupt you, and we'll get right back to you. Just if you get a chance and you think about it, when you see something like this, an interesting story on the site, go ahead and share it somewhere.
You just have to smash the button.
Smash the button.
Smash it.
Smash
that. Like and subscribe.
We got.
I'm gonna share it on my LinkedIn.
I mean, it's not that hard, really.
No,
folks.
It's not hard at all.
See, it would share it. So
yeah.
Anyway,
nice.
Do it.
All right, you were saying, Justin. Sorry.
Oh,
no, I was just saying.
Christmas party too.
Yep.
Look at you,
cool.
Bud. Going
no, I was just gonna say this is only the third year of the Jollywood. So,
yeah,
and the first year I heard was very shaky.
Yes. I mean, that was kind of universal that it's not universal, but it was universally sort of panned that it needed a little bit of work. But from everybody that I've heard, year 2 has been good and year 3 was fun as well. So
I like the idea that people are dressing up like Dapper Day.
I do like that as well.
I would totally take part in that.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
But
that's kind of our overview of what's coming in the new year.
In the new year? Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. And
sorry, I just had connection issues. I'm back, I believe. Sorry about that.
You're
back.
You're fine.
Back.
You're fine.
I will be in Florida at the Walt Disney World Resort this Friday evening until the following Wednesday. And I'm going to do some food sampling around World Showcase.
Oh, no. Picky Mouse Club coming back?
My Picky Mouse Club is coming back. I am scared at some of the things that I have seen in the menus.
Really?
But I'm going to try. I'm going to do my best and be a big girl and try some new things.
You can do it.
Are we on a blue slushy hunt still?
Yes, and Justin, there's more blue slushy locations for Julie to try. My daughter, so you guys know, my daughter is obsessed with blue slushies. She even believes that there are 2 different types of blue slushies at Disney World. There's a creamy type and a watery type.
She has a whole...
You may be right.
It's a whole plan on this. She makes a lot of sense.
And she has a budget, and she sees how many she can get on a trip. And she's 17, so she's not like a toddler. This is still an obsession.
That's funny.
But apparently, at refreshment station, the one that sells like Coke slushies near Test Track, you can get an annual pass holder Figment cup, and it has blue slushy in it, so we're getting one of those. And in Tomorrowland, do you remember the refreshment station that had the blue or the red spaceship on the roof?
Yeah,
it's now been changed, and that place is called Astro Fizz, and they sell blue slushies. So you can mark my words. We have marked it down that's one of the food items we're getting. More blue slushies.
I want to see that. I would like to know how all the blue slushies.
You bet your bottom dollar that I will
or
get it. Now you can also, just if you're into slushies, her main recommendation is the Sully slush from Cosmic Rays, because they take your plastic cup before they put the blue slushy in there, and they line the inside of the cup with purple, sort of like cake frosting. and then they put the blue slushy into the cup, and then it looks like Sully's fur, purple and blue. And
Slushy
that's
talk on the 20s.
yeah. Let me tell you the amount of like TikToks and stuff my daughter sends me
Wait.
regarding blue slushies, and her tongue is blue the entire trip.
That's awesome. I love
blue slushies. We're on the hunt for more blue slushies this trip. So you will be getting a whole bunch of social media pictures and stuff coming up soon.
We're ready for it.
Nice.
So
Okay.
I was out at Walmart tonight and I saw something that I think is the same kind of idea that they have when you go to Space 220 and you get the beer that has the sparkles in the beer. Have you seen this?
No.
It's on our socials.
Okay.
Like, I posted this a long time ago.
I think I remember the beer with sparkles. Yeah.
Yeah, it had like sparkled dust inside the beers and stuff. Well, okay, Walmart tonight. I should have bought it, but I didn't. I may have to go back and get it. But it was so expensive. Like for $10, you would get packets that would add sparkles inside your beverages. And they're
edible sparkles,
edible and all that kind of stuff. Yeah,
microplastics.
what is that? What is that we're all worried about? What is the name of that? The microplastic. But there's a thing for that. Like
yeah,
abbreviation. Like MFP.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't even know.
Anyways, yeah.
Anyway, bottom line. So
we're all gonna die from it anyway.
We're all gonna die from microplastics. Yeah, right. But the point being, I was in the adult beverage area, and I was looking for something, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, look at that! There's the spark." It was $9.99 or something. It was like
for one
$10.
drink's worth, or
I don't know how many you get packet wise, but it was a tiny little thing about
like an envelope of sparkles.
Yeah, about half the size of a cigarette pack, if you know about that size. So, like, imagine cutting that in half. But it being a tall
rectangle, yeah,
exactly. So
like
you must put 3 sparkles in each drink.
I might have to get that, like for the holidays, because I think that would be really cool to be able to pour like somebody a beer and like throw them in there, and it's like, hey, here's your holiday beer,
and then you smile and you have glitter.
Wouldn't it just be cool? I don't know, but anyway, because you were talking about plussing drinks and putting side of it, it made me think about that.
That is neat.
I also have something else to share. Let me see if I can do this right here. I have this like really cool conference that is coming up, and I'm not even going to call it a conference. I'm going to call it an event with my normal daytime work that is happening in Disney Springs in October of 2026. And I want all of you to know who are listening, you're invited. This is not an IEEE thing. Which is the Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers, world's largest technical professional association. That's who I work for. But this conference event /IE, we make fun of we make fun of ourselves when we're taking pictures. It's like, everybody say IE. We're IEEE. We're putting on what I think kind of a one of a kind cross between TED Talks and career development and basically trying to influence the next generation of leaders, which I think is a really good idea. Like, we need to develop folks that are going to come up and take the mantle and run the world. And I think this is a really cool way to do it. And what I'm telling you is we may or may not have signed a major Disney artist to come and do a session, and I can't talk about it other than that. But all I'm saying is, if you get a chance, go to thebigthinkers.com, sign up to be notified. It's going to be a reasonable price for you to come for 2 days.
Over 2 days. It'll be like, does your
Friday
ticket
and
get
Saturday
you to every single thing that you're doing, or is it like you choose which one?
No, you can. So there'll be main events with keynotes and then some tracks that you can go to and figure out what's best for you and your career and your life and that kind of thing. And it's going to be inspirational, aspirational, and actual learning on how to take your career to the next level.
Okay, sorry for so many questions because I think this is something that I would take Owen to, my son.
Yeah. Oh,
Um, you,
totally.
he
Absolutely.
100%. Now,
Yeah.
is it on a weekend? Is it
Friday, Saturday,
on a Friday? Okay, so we could make that
right?
work. And
Friday.
then,
So picture this. You
okay,
come in Friday. Maybe you do or do not attend a pre-con session. Little extra funds, but maybe you don't. You come in, you register,
mhm,
you watch a keynote, then you go to downtown Disney for an offsite event.
Disney
At,
Springs,
at,
Disney
at
Springs.
some play. Yeah, I said, did I say downtown? Disney Springs.
So
Uh,
it's in
for an
California?
offsite event, like kind of like we did at Planet Hollywood
Yes,
or at Splitsville or
meet and greet
something.
kind of
Meet
thing.
and greet, have some food, have some beverages, and then you
Good.
go explore that evening.
Do
Disney
what you
Springs.
want.
Do whatever
Yes.
you want. Come back the next day. We start in the morning. We have a keynote. We do a break. We do some sessions. We have an lunchtime. Then we have another keynote, and we have some more sessions, and we lead to the closing later in the day, and then possibly even an optional offsite thing after that.
Okay.
Does it sound exciting?
This
It's
does sound, I'm excited.
pretty
And
cool. And
it's on a weekend there,
yes,
and that would be good.
and
And
you
what
have
was my,
Sunday on
oh,
your
where?
own too, by the
Yeah,
way.
we can just go to a theme park. And
Nice.
where at Disney Springs are you doing
I
your talks?
I can't tell you yet.
Okay,
But
but
it's one of the Disney Springs area hotels.
okay, in a hotel. It's not
It
like that theater that's by the
will
water in
be
Disney Springs.
within walking distance
Okay.
of Disney Springs. It'll be in the Disney Springs area of resorts that are right on that driveway that
Mhm.
is right next to Disney Springs.
Got it. Okay.
There's a bunch
I'm
of them.
sold. I'm
All right.
sold, John. That
All right.
sounds fun.
Sounds awesome. Yes.
So this is something that's been in my head since 2019.
And this is, you made this up. This is
I-
a John Yaglensky
Oh no!
production.
I've had the thought in the concept for this, and I have some amazing volunteers because IEEE is a volunteer-driven organization that are leading this and helping bring this vision to life.
Oh.
It's not
Awesome.
it's not about me. It's about all these awesome people that we've assembled now to collectively bring this idea to life. And I think that's what's so exciting about it is I get to work with some incredibly amazing people. And I get to throw an idea out there and they get to help me run with it. And
That's
I
neat.
get to help them run with it. And it's really cool. It's a really cool
Okay,
thing.
I'm sold. I'm going to sign up for emails below.
Yeah. So go do that. I think
Bigthinkers.com. I'm going there right now.
our goal is to by January have 2 big people announced that are going to be there, even though we're looking at October of 2026. Like 2 like huge kind of wow, I need to sign up because these people are involved.
Okay,
And I guarantee
literally,
one of
I'm
them
done signing up. Like, that's how fast it takes.
right, exactly. I guarantee you one of them, all of you listening to this podcast would be interested in.
Okay.
That's already
It literally took, all you do is put
checked,
in your
but I
email and
I
click
can't
the I
announce it
agree.
until January.
Okay, I'm down.
So, yep. All right, cool. Justin, you too.
Yes.
Yes.
I would like to
I'm
bring
definitely
together
interested.
the brightest minds from across a wide range of industries and disciplines to accelerate the professional growth and leadership skills of my son's early and mid-career professional life.
I think your son would dig it. Like
Yeah, he totally would.
I think it's going to be one of those things where everybody can go to it and sort of just gain inspiration.
Use what they need from it. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Like I always used to say when I went to conferences and events and things like that, if I could bring together like 2 to 3 actionable takeaways from a 2 to 3 day conference,
It was worth
a
it.
success. It was a complete success at that point. Things that I could use in my everyday life or everyday job, whatever it was. And so that's what we're going for here. Like if you go and you can bring away 2 to 3 things that you can just completely say, I can use that, and that, boom.
Yep.
It's a win.
Yep.
And,
I
and by
agree.
the way, then we'll do it next year and maybe bigger.
Nice.
That's the hope. So anyway,
like
I just wanted to let you all know about that I was coming. Little because I own the site.
I get to talk about what I want.
Little commercial there. On the other hand of things, we've got. I said in the new year, I mean, maybe we can try and do this. We want to get back to doing like the take it or leave it and do some segments and some fun stuff.
Yeah.
Mike had done an awesome theme for. Mike is
My
husband.
Mike.
Did an awesome theme for take it or leave it back in the day, and I found a version of it that we actually could still use. I would love to start doing that. Secondly, I would love for everybody to have an awesome holiday season coming up.
Yes.
I think so too, and I would like for John Uglinski's face to not be in pain after Tuesday. I want him to wake up and be like, I just feel like I can breathe so great, and I'm not in any pain at all.
Yeah,
that's how it's going to be on Wednesday afternoon. The day after your surgery, you'll feel great.
I certainly will keep you all posted. But coming out of the Thanksgiving season, I certainly am thankful to all of the folks who have kept this site running for all these years since 1997, including the 2 folks on the screen and all the folks behind the INTERCOT Insider podcast, and some who haven't been on the podcast in a while, and some who have left the podcast, and some who were associated with the website when we used to have like 25 or 30 moderators moderating the boards during the heyday and things like that. I know things have changed. Life moves on and stuff like that, but don't think that every single day I'm not thankful for all the things that have happened and all the friends that I've made over the years as a result of this website. And Justin and Melanie got me into running. And Justin has kept me going in running. Carolyn has been a stalwart all these years. She's just every
just
time
a wart. She's just a wart.
A wart. It's the molly wart. It's still, you know,
mole.
Uncle Buck. It just here's a nickel. Go get that thing chewed off. No. I'm not molly. I'm molly wart. I'm molly wart. Anyway, no, honestly, Carolyn has just every time I ask to do a podcast, Carolyn says pretty much I'm in.
Sure, why not?
Which is great. I mean, it's great having that. So, but honestly, everybody who's done it, even folks like Cindy, who's gotten wrapped up in her daughter's life and trying to get her,
is taking over her world.
But I get it. Yeah. Like when my son was playing basketball, it was like our world, and I get all that stuff. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, it's just amazing we've even been able to stay online all this time. So, thank you. Thank both of you. Thank all of you out there.
And we got to thank you, because if it wasn't for you,
we wouldn't know each other.
Know each other, buddy. I mean, and because of you, we've made, I mean, not including you guys as well, but so many lifelong friends that never would have.
How would I have ever met people from like New York City or Maryland or Pennsylvania? Like, how would I'm up here in the cold white north. I never would have met anybody. So I am very appreciative. So I just hope that you guys have the very merriest Christmas, and I'm excited to come down later this week. Justin, hopefully I'll get to see you and Dawn, and Dawn will see you at some point when your face.
When are you going to be there?
I'm going to be there from this coming Friday, December 12th.
Okay.
To Wednesday, December 17th. So just
going to be
6 nights, 5 days.
Marginal. I was going to try get down there by the end of the month. My son needs to buy a car, and I need to go visit the venue that this
the
conference
top
is going to be at.
Thing is.
So yeah.
Well, if you manage to feel great and come down, let me know. And
absolutely will. Absolutely will. And as Janet said during the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Play It at the studios, I'm just here with a bunch of people I met on the internet.
That's right. That's right. That your mom warned you about. Don't meet up with strangers from the internet.
Remember back then, like the thought of getting in a strange car
Yeah.
and riding from the airport to your destination might be weird, but
And-
now we do
yeah.
it every day.
Now we do it all the time.
Uber, schmoober.
Uber and Lyft.
Exactly. Kind of wild, isn't it?
Yeah.
John, any last words for the?
No, I just want to say, I missed everybody. It's been a minute since I've been on the podcast, and just so thankful for everybody out there, and including you people on the screen and everyone else. And Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy everything else. Festivus for the rest of us. Happy Hanukkah, Happy
I don't
Kwanzaa, Happy
Todd.
everything. But
Happy holidays.
best wishes to everybody.
Yes. And I don't know, Todd. I don't
Season
know,
of
Margo.
The Yule. Not that I have a lot.
Not that I have a lot. How did the carpet get wet, Todd?
I don't
And
know.
since we're ending,
know.
I'm going to go back Blinky.
Yeah, could you do
Oh
that?
yes.
I'd
I'll go
appreciate
Blinky. Blinky.
No, you
Where's my
guys
light?
always have the best
Blinky.
blinkies.
that. I know. That is pretty good. I should have worn mine. They're in the garage
All my
downstairs.
blinkies are dead.
Ow.
Yeah, but you have the best background tonight.
I know. I'm
How do
just
you
sitting
ladies
here
wear
on
these
Main
things?
Street.
Oh,
It's
those
nice
things
that
hurt.
they let me set up my computer here on Main Street and cleared out.
I know.
everybody.
Wow,
So
that was
they-
great. It was great.
Nice. of
Yeah,
them.
we have some pull after all these years. That
Yeah.
you
Nice.
can do. In all seriousness, got to get planted on ICOT 30.
Yeah.
Literally only what? A couple years away?
Year and a
Yeah.
half.
Not even. Year and a half,
Yeah.
probably. Yeah, if it's summer,
Okay.
summer of 2027, it's only like what, 18 months away?
Yeah.
Well, hey, just want to throw us out there. In 2027, we're thinking about going to Disneyland Tokyo or Tokyo Disneyland. Just saying. So, just saying.
All right, everybody. Thanks to our sponsor, Magical Journeys. Go visit them. Go book your next vacation. See you next time. Bye now. Bye-bye.